Yo guys, how's it going, and welcome back to Football Talks. So, the thing that's on a lot of football fans' minds, especially United and Newcastle fans, is who is going to win the Carabao Cup. The final takes place tomorrow, and it's Newcastle and Manchester United in the final. Newcastle being there after beating Southampton over the 2 legs, and United being there by beating Nottingham Forest over 2 legs. So, United fans are very confident. I'm a United fan myself, but I have to admit, I'm not feeling confident. I'm so-so. I'm not overly confident. Like, I still think we'll get beat, but there's United fans that are thinking, well, piss it, it's only Newcastle. But Newcastle have had a very, very good season so far. Like, they have overachieved, in my opinion. People are going to say that they were backed with oil money because they're owned by Arab owners or whatever, but they've not spent as much as other clubs. Their team is still not worth as much as other clubs are. Like, yeah, okay, they spent a bit on Botman, Isaac, however you pronounce his name. They got Trippier and Nick Pope and all that as well. But let's be honest, Nick Pope has definitely been transformed since joining Newcastle. The whole team has been transformed by Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe's an insane manager. He's always been good. I've rated him ever since he was at Bournemouth. I don't know why Bournemouth sacked him. Because, as you can see, he's definitely got the tactics and he's definitely got the mentality, the winning mentality, to get a club to where they need to be. Regardless of who they've signed, they have still got a club, a squad worth peanuts. Like, I'm just saying the facts. Like, give that team to someone like anyone that isn't a good manager, and they're doing nothing with it. So it's definitely about the manager, no doubt about it. It is literally Eddie Howe has transformed that Newcastle side since being appointed manager last year. Was it last year? I honestly cannot remember when they got took over. I'm sure it was in like 2020 now I think about it. But I've lost track. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, I think it's not going to be as easy as a lot of people think. Yes, Nick Pope is out because he got suspended against Liverpool. Dubravka's cup tied, so it is the man, the myth, the legend, Lloris Karius. But you know fine well he's going to turn up against United. You just know fine well he's turning up against us. It's just going to happen. He's going to turn into Prime Neuer and he's just going to pull off an absolute insane... He's not played, I don't think. I don't think he's played a game properly since the final of the Champions League when he just let in 2 goals. He played in Germany for a bit. I don't know how that stint went, but I know he played in Germany for a bit. But he's just gonna put in a shift, and he doesn't know fine well he's gonna put in a shift. But yeah, I'm not overly confident. I think a lot of United fans are getting carried away with what they think the team's going to achieve. Yes, Ten Hag has been an insane manager. He's brought a sense of winning mentality to a squad which had absolutely none of that. The morale was down. It was like at half time, if we were losing, it was just like, keep your head up. But Ten Hag's like coming and he's like, he wants to win. He's hungry for trophies. But so are Newcastle at the same time. They've not won a trophy in a while. So it's going to be a tough one. It's definitely going to be a tough game. It's going to be nowhere near as easy as people think it's going to be. Regardless, as a neutral, this is probably one of the better finals. Because if it was like United versus Chelsea or United versus City or something like that, it's something we see a lot of. But United versus Newcastle, a team who are on the up as well and can definitely have what it takes to win this trophy, and it'd be massive for them if they did. And us, who, again, massive for us, we've not won a trophy since 2017, it's huge. What stands on this final is huge. And as a neutral and as a pundit, for anyone that is watching this game, it is a very highly anticipated final. And I think it has the potential to be one of the better finals over the past couple of years. But we'll see tomorrow how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to go out with my prediction right now. I'm going to say 2-1 to Manchester United. I think we will just edge it, but in added time. Or, to be honest, I think Newcastle have got what it takes to take United all the way to penalties. But who knows? I'm sticking with 2-1. 2-1. And I think the goal scorers are going to be Sancho and... I want to say Rashford, but I don't know if he's still injured. There was talks of him being injured and he might miss this game because he was subbed off a bit early in the Barca game. But I don't know. So we'll say Rashford because he might still make the bench if he could even start. I don't know. But I'm going to say Sancho and Rashford. And for Newcastle, I'm going to say Anthony. I'm going to say Anthony Gordon. It's a weird one. But I think he might make an appearance. I don't know if he's even played since joining. I don't follow Newcastle that much. I've always had a soft spot for Newcastle. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't really follow them that much. So, but yeah, 2-1 to United. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Please leave down in the comment section what you think will happen in this game, what you think the score will be, goal scorers, etc. And I'll see you guys in the next one.